We grew up in Christian homes, and we had friends who came here to Calvary and said, you need to come and try Calvary.
Come on over.
Yes, felt so at home right from the very beginning. It was really something.
It'll be our home for the rest of our lives.
When we first came to Calvary, Larry DeWitt was the senior pastor. You go there on Sunday mornings, and that's what everybody that's a Christian does, is they go to church on Sunday mornings. And yet Calvary made serving Jesus and talking about him life, not just going to church on Sundays. What Larry said was, make much of Jesus.
Yeah, 7 days a week.
That was just an expanding thought that my whole life was about him. I became involved with a Bible study for 40 years. I've been a part of this and been in leadership for that whole period of time. I was able to take a lot of the things that I was hearing on Sunday to my Bible study group on Wednesdays. And then you do the lesson every single day. You're just immersed in the Word, and it makes a difference in your life.
Started in the warehouse across the street, basically. We kind of sat up in the balcony so Pastor Larry wouldn't walk over and put a microphone in our face.
He walked up and down the aisles and he would ask questions of people.
But after a while, we said, oh, wait, that's not the way it works. They had a crossing over Jordan event where we walked from the old building to this building. My hobby was flying light planes, and I flew the plane and took stills, and a friend did the video work. I was so excited to be giving in a way that I could.
Well, Tom, we made it.
See to death one more time. Now we're quite involved with Salt Company, which is the seasoned adults. It's like a family, just like they tell us. It's true.
You had been talking to Pastor Sean about we need to have a ministry for senior adults here.
Yeah,
yes.
And that finally happened during COVID. One of my ideas was, hey, we have a bunch of need for older people to have this group, but how do we introduce it? And we ended up saying, let's have a car show. Old cars, old people, it's a marriage. And that's how our car show got started. Instantly got other volunteers, and now we're coming up this June on number 4. We have over 300 cars and 2,000 people coming on campus now. Pastor Dick has made our Sunday meetings at Salt Company so fun, interesting. We love the fact that he says you never retire as a Christian. You're always serving the Lord and have work to do, but you don't necessarily continue your job, but you come and serve the Lord. You always have a job.
Oh, and he also says that they don't card people at the door. So if you're 58, you can come in. No, even if you're a young adult, you can come in.
Yeah, it's marketed as 60 plus, but there's no limit on who we will take.
I am also part of the care ministry. Recently, the care pastor gave me the name of someone's like once a week meeting, and you talk about the Lord, or you listen. What happened to this woman, and I'm not going to tell you much, was so devastating. When he described to me, I went like, I don't think I can handle that. And I felt so sad that I couldn't. And he says, that's fine. I'll find somebody. And that night I was praying, Lord, what do I do with this? I felt so bad that I said no. He says, you can't do that, but we can together. It was the biggest blessing. She and I met. I said to her, have you ever asked Jesus to come into your heart? And she looks at me and goes like, no. I said, well, he loves you. She says, but I'm so unworthy. I just loved her in that moment. She didn't say, well, here I am, God, lucky you. She was just humble before the Lord, and that's the way we all should come to him. You could just invite him in right now if you really want to. I just said the phrases, and she repeated. The next time she saw the care pastor, he says, this is a different woman. She wouldn't even look me in the eye, cried at the drop of a hat, and she's smiling. I mean, I did that much, and he just took it. And she has been talking to her whole family about Jesus. That was just probably one of the highlights of my life.
Calvary helps you do those things. Can't do them on your own power and get the results they do. God has to be in it. Well, that's one of the mottos is something so big is doomed to fail unless God is in it. Things succeed here. So
there's a lot of vision, vision.
You get to be a part of that. He saw me before he created the universe. He saw me when he was on the cross. In heaven, he's going to say, come on home. I got a good place for you.
Love for a lifetime and beyond.
How can you not love that kind of a Lord? It's impossible not to.